Welcome back to Let's Play Risen 2 Dark Waters. I am Zexor, your host. This is part 168 of the series. In the last episode, we had wandered around a bit. We found the cave system right here. And that system of caves, of course, did not end up turning out to be anything uber special. There's some cave bats, some things to loot. But we did find that it basically led us out here and also took us out here so we can get to this tower. So that was convenient. So anyway, so now we're back. We discovered the tower here where Mac is, but Mac was sleeping. So I'm basically going to go to sleep. So it'll be day again, and then I can talk with Mac and we'll see what, if anything, he has to say. I'm trying to remember. See, I don't see anything here, but I'm guessing we're going to get a quest for Mac or something. So, till the next morning. I'll take Chani with me, I think, this time, if she's going to come.
I must tell you something, Gucho.
Uh-oh.
I made a mistake.
In coming along?
Guchos in charge usually die. They're warriors too.
You think I'm gonna get us killed?
You are a strong leader.
Sorry, who are you and what have you done with Chani?
You have shown me many things. Other people and lands. Other ways of seeing the world. I was wrong to doubt you. Our joined blades will cut out Mara's heart.
Good, I'm glad you're with me. But no doubt I'll want to throw you overboard again soon.
Chi.
Okay.
The hedge witch Emma said I was a child of destiny.
It is the things you do that determine what you are, not the words said about you.
You don't believe her?
You have power within you. But so many of your words are foolish. It is difficult to decide.
So, either I'll save the world, or I'm just an idiot who thinks he can.
Chi.
Glad we got that sorted out.
I love Chani. She doesn't think much of me at all.
Come with me.
Yes.
Whereas Patty's like, you're so awesome. Well, not really, actually, right? She's like, you're an idiot, too. Okay, so let's go to Mac's tower with Chani. Okay, let's talk to Mac. Are you not awake yet? Mac, dude. Oh, okay, he is up. Somewhere. Are you up on top? Here we go, okay. I was gonna say. What's up, buddy?
Ahoy, young pirate captain. Heard about you, we have.
See, we get again the face that gets reused. Even this scar on the upper left temple of the guy. Interesting, but okay.
Does everyone in Antigua know I'm a captain?
I couldn't tell you that, lad. But old Mac knows. From up my tower, I can see everyone who arrives here.
This what you do all day?
Sometimes I help out the lads on the fishing boats. But mostly, I just keep an eye on the ships that pass by. And there's always someone willing to stop and talk.
What sort of stories have you got in mind?
Oh, plenty I could tell you. Plenty. A lifetime at sea I've had. You name the captain, and I've crewed with him.
You should listen. Maybe he has answers for us.
Been all over the place, too. There's not a land I haven't been ashore on. So, what do you want to hear about?
Ooh, the Isle of the Dead would be nice, but let's see.
What can you tell me about the other captains?
There were 4 great captains of our time. Admiral Alvarez kept them together by way of the creed. They'd all meet up to talk whenever they were planning a big raid.
War council, just like in my tribe.
They sat around the great table in the captain's house and agreed on a common cause.
I want to hear about the captains. Tell me more about Admiral Alvarez.
Most feared and infamous pirate of them all, he was at one time. Built this place as a safe haven and trading point for all pirates. A great man, the Admiral. A great, great man. And it's all about the creed with him. Break it, and you'll have him to answer to.
I hear he's the stubborn type.
And why not? Look at everything his stubbornness achieved here. It's him and the creed that's kept the other captains in line all this time.
What do you think of Captain Slane?
Young to be a pirate captain. About as young as you. Slane's got the Admiral to thank for all that. As a lad, he was the lone survivor of one of the Admiral's raids. He tricked his way onto another captain's ship and then started making a name for himself. He's a slippery one and causes no end of trouble to the Admiral.
Tell me more about Captain Crow.
He was always ambitious. Not too bright, but always ambitious. A bloodthirsty bastard, too. Striking fear into all he encountered. Spent a lot of time in northern waters, scrapping with the Inquisition. It's the poor bastards that sailed with him I always feel sorry for.
I killed Captain Crow.
Had he gone as mad as the stories say?
Well, he did try to summon an Earth Titan.
But you stopped him?
With some help.
You did good, lad. He had to be stopped.
The job's not over yet, though. I found Garcia.
And you survived to tell the tale.
I did. He didn't.
Garcia dead. There'll be plenty glad to hear that news.
Popular, was he? About how half the world's been destroyed, and yet this place is still standing.
Luck. That's what it is. Could all change, though, if Mara has her way.
You know about her?
I know stories from the captain's house, and I've seen strange things from my tower at night. Be careful on the beach below my tower. I've seen sunken ones there.
Ah, so have I. Okay.
Why don't you go tell your stories in town?
The town's too wild for me these days. Back in the days when I was a young pirate, I had my share of wildness. Too old for that now. I like my peace and quiet.
Anything else you can tell me that I don't already know?
Oh, plenty. About Mara, Captain Garcia, or even Captain Steelbeard. But all this talking's making me hungry. I don't suppose...
I help you get something to eat and you keep talking.
Aye, smart lad.
What do you want me to do?
Rick, the storehouse master, was supposed to bring me a package, but he must have forgotten. He's a good lad, but a bit scatterbrained. I'll just wait here while you go see what happened to my package.
All right, but these stories better be worth it.
Okay, so let's do this. And then look for Rick.
Spends a lot of time with old Steelbeard's daughter.
Yeah, I do. You have a problem with that, punk? I'm gonna duel your face into the
serving
ground.
under some psycho captain like Slane.
Too right. Yeah.
Old Mac's waiting for his delivery.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about him. I'll get right to it.
No need, I'll do it.
Fine by me. Okay, here's his week's rations. Tell him from me it won't happen again.
No problem.
Okay. So now I jump up here. Here you go, Mac.
Here's your package. Rick really did forget about you. It won't happen again.
Well, it's here now, thanks to you.
So, how about those stories?
Ah, yes. Where did I leave off?
About Mara. What do you know about Mara?
You really want to know? All right. She's ancient and powerful. And beautiful, too. And more wicked and evil than you can ever imagine. She was imprisoned for centuries, until the coming of the first Titans. And all the time she was trapped, she was plotting her revenge on the world. And now that she's free again, she's carrying out her revenge.
How did Mara escape?
Then you don't know the legend of the Water Temple? It's supposed to hold the most magnificent of treasures. Well, naturally pirates are gonna go looking for it, aren't they?
Go on.
Well, Admiral Alvarez, he got the 4 captains together. They hatched a plan to carry out one of the biggest raids ever, looting the Water Temple. Too bad they accidentally freed Mara while they were about it.
Yeah, too bad. Why does Mara want revenge?
For her imprisonment, of course.
What happened?
Mara, she was powerful. Too powerful. The people back then got together and banished her. Don't ask me how, but it couldn't have been easy.
And now she's back, and our problem. How can Mara be stopped?
I heard a story recently about a young lad. He was washed up on a volcanic island as a castaway. But the island was threatened by a fire titan that was trying to break out of the volcano. This young lad, he fixed the problem, though. I'm wondering if Mara couldn't be fixed the same way.
I thought everything beyond the southern islands was destroyed by the Titans.
Aye, but not the stories, my friend. Not the stories.
I guess so.
You understand what I'm saying?
I think so.
I think it's just going to be
I want to hear about the captains.
what we already had, right? Oh, well, no, maybe not. Okay.
What do you know about Captain Garcia?
I know he's a greedy, merciless dog. Supposed to have got where he is today by strangling his old captain. A good loot finder. Supposed to have a pile of it buried somewhere in the southern seas. Ended up in prison here last time he was in town and bought his way out. You ever cross his path, you best be wary of him.
Tell me about Captain Steelbeard.
Steelbeard. Now, there's a bloody pirate and a half. What pirate wouldn't have wanted to sail under his banner? His old ship, the Eleanor, was the most feared sight on the seas of the old empire. Bloody terrified of him they were, and with good reason. They sank the Eleanor in the end, but old Steelbeard survived, swam back to land, and fell in among a smuggler's camp. How he managed to get out of there is still a mystery. Maybe the Admiral knows. Him and Steelbeard have always been close.
Probably got out of there because he's awesome.
I'm tired, lad. Let me rest a while.
Okay, Chani. That's going to be our time for this episode. So basically this was just big storytelling. That's alright, though. So now we know more about the captains. Not that we needed to on most of them. And we know about Mara. So, that's it for 168 of Let's Play Risen 2 Dark Waters. I'm Zexor and I've been your host. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, see ya!